Jim's agreed to do is stay on the kind of the part-time basis.
20 hours.
You know, the 20 hours and lets him still work for us for a while. I saw where Frank had signed that the last day or two. I always wonder when I let people do that, is this going to be the last one? Because I want the last one. This is for you, but Jim, it's okay.
You'll let me have yours.
I'll let you have mine.
I appreciate that.
But before I finish, we have this little blue bag here. Jenny and Dolores and others that we're trying to figure out what can we get for you. I think we talked to your wife. She helps some. So what's in this little bag is tickets to 2 races. One in June or July, and one in November.
June, November.
At Texas World Speedway.
Cool. Now that works.
Plus, there's the, what's it called? It's the Texas Drivers Experience, where you get to go and we hope that will be something you'll enjoy.
Absolutely.
I thought you had an interest in race car, but I wasn't sure. One of those is Formula.
But let me tell you,
Indy car, so I don't know if that counts.
no, that's fine.
Okay.
Ask my wife who got the ticket coming down. I learned all my racing from her.
I just told him it felt so good going through those winding roads.
Texas Smoky didn't think so.
He just gave me a warning.
Anybody else? Anybody want to say anything?
I'll say something. 10 years ago when I first met Jim, I was in the compliance group, and of course, Jim can be rather abrupt if you don't know him. My God, this old grumpy rascal. But as it turns out, he's one of the finest gentlemen I've ever associated with. He thinks the world of all the people that he's hired and that work with him. Been a good mentor and a good coach, and we still look forward to Jim helping us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Will do.
Still have my phone. You know him longer than anybody, probably.
Yeah, I've just got a few thoughts too, just to kind of echo what Walter and Bud have said. Jim, you and I worked together, I think, for 7 of your 10 years, to my recollection. And so we got to know each other real well. We didn't know each other when we first started back in, I guess it was 2002, when we started working together. But I just want to say thank you. Once I got to know you, I knew I could trust you. And that's big with me, is that I can trust someone, and you got the job done. Not only getting the work done, but taking care of your employees, watching for compliance issues, and you exceeded our expectations. So I just wanted to thank you. Ms. Sue Hawkins, I want to thank you too. Because you sacrificed a lot as Jim relocated, not only with Centerpoint, but I know you've relocated a number of times with Oxy and other companies. I think you moved multiple times in multiple states. Sometimes back to the same place, I think, a few times. And so anyway, there's a lot of support behind the scenes. We want to say thank you to you as well. Wish you all the best, Jim. I mean, we're here to honor you, your experience, your wisdom. You're so well respected by all of us, and we appreciate you as a friend too. And I know I do. And just want to say thanks. You earned your retirement. Okay, good job.
I'll tell one story and one story only. It involves feet. We were in a meeting at 7:30 in the morning with a guy named John Lee who hired me. And by the way, I talked to Butch yesterday. He called me. He said, well, that's one thing John Lee did right, was hire you. Anyway, that's what Butch thought of John. So, anyway, we were in a meeting at 7:30. It was me and Miller and Cooper was in the meeting. And John says, okay, we got ready to start. We was at a QBR in Shreveport. So he said, y'all be back in here at 1 o'clock and we'll finish up our meeting. Okay, so we take off and leave. So we get up there at the 14th floor of the QBR meeting. Butch comes over and says, anybody seen John? I said, no, he left. He said, well, I need to see him. So about an hour later, Butch comes back into the room and he says, John Lee's no longer with the company. He's been let go. And says, he's left the premises. And I looked at Cooper and I looked at Miller and we thought, are we going to be next? It'll be us next. And then he introduced Pete as our new manager. And so that was the day I knew the word Pete Hirsch. I heard they had some plane rides out of Fort Smith. But I had never met Pete, and I enjoyed it so much. And working for Pete and then working for Walter has just been an absolute pleasure. I now get to work with Frank, and I knew Frank a little bit, but not much. But it's just been, I can't say thank you enough to the people here for helping me, as they did. So, anyway, you're great.